Good morning, Soaring Eagles. Today is March 25th, 2025. This is the 5th episode of the WKES News Podcast. Today, we have our two principals of the day from last week. Their names are
Liliana
and
Jaylee
from 5th grade. We have some recently asked questions that we're going to be interviewing them of today. Today we have 10 questions for Liliana and
Jaylee.
First question. Liliana, what was your first thought when you found out that you were going to be principal of the day?
I was surprised and scared at the same time.
Why exactly were you scared?
Because I've never really done this before, so that's why.
So, mostly just anxious. Now, Jaylee, for the second question, how did you prepare for your day as principal?
So after my mom told me, I picked out an outfit and I went over some ideas I had for the school with my dad because he helped me with the application I did. And we went over everything I put on there. And that's how I prepared.
That's interesting. Now, for the third question. Liliana, what was the most exciting part of being principal for the day?
The most exciting part was talking into the walkie-talkie.
How did you feel when you talked into the walkie-talkie?
Really excited.
Now for the fourth question for Jaylee. Did you have any special responsibilities or tasks that you had to complete?
Yes, we had a schedule that we had to complete, and the tasks on there were basically we hung out in the second grade and kindergarten classrooms, and we walked around the school and checked if all the doors were locked. And I felt like that was a special responsibility because I don't think really any kids get to do that.
It's definitely a privilege that usually higher grades only get to do. For the fifth question, Liliana, how did the teachers and other students react to you being principal?
They were really nicer than normal.
Nicer than normal. It's interesting. For question 6, what was the most challenging part of your day as principal?
The most challenging part was hanging out with the kindergartners and attending in their room because it was hard to make out what they were saying because they are littler. I couldn't really understand, and I had to check their work, and I couldn't see their handwriting.
Well, I mean, they are kindergartners, so it makes sense. For the 7th question, Liliana, did you get to make any important decisions? If so, what were they?
I didn't get to make any important decisions, really.
It was mostly just doing what the principal does, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's interesting. For the 8th question, how did you balance having fun with taking on the responsibilities of a principal?
I balanced it by really trying to have fun because we went outside at one point to play with the second graders, and it was fun because we played games with them, but also while taking notes and doing work outside, like observing what they were doing and anything was wrong on the playground.
How long do you exactly get to stay as principal?
We stayed as principal for 1 day.
So for the whole entire day?
Yes.
No.
Sacred classes.
Do you still have to go to math or ELA class?
Yeah, those are the only ones we had to go to.
I mean, they are the most important. For the 10th question, if you could be principal for another day, what would you do differently?
Sure.
Nothing.
Okay. So you think you did everything correctly? Sounds pretty confident. Now, Eagles, that is the end of the 5th episode of the WKES News Podcast. Remember to soar high, Eagles.